Hello, my name is Lenka from Lenka is Puzzling, and today we will build another puzzle. This is a new to me brand, so I'm very curious and I love the image, so I couldn't wait, even though this is very new in my collection. I'm sorry, there's a cat here, and as I had like my hands on the box, he just started to like lick one of my fingers. What are you doing? Thank you, but that's not necessary. I just washed my hands. Okay, so new to me brand that I'm very curious about. This is Flame Tree Publishing. Thank you. And it is called Once Upon a Time, 1,000 Pieces by the artist Jenny Zemanek. So this is just so beautiful. The full image is actually on the back. So there's a lot more to it than what you can see. And I love this style of illustration. I hope it will be quite fun and easy to puzzle. It should be, looking at it, but I hope it will be because I just love it and I would love to keep this in my collection. But obviously, if it's hard, I might not want to. So yeah, Flame Tree Publishing, it says that this is a UK company. I don't really think that we have this here like in normal puzzle shops. This is from a site that has like everything. So let's open it up and see what this puzzle looks like. So we have the box. Oh, I wanted to put this in the stand, but yeah, that's not gonna be good enough for me to puzzle. Then we actually have a paper bag. That's nice. And then we have a little poster showing the full image. I think I might actually not use the box stand at all and just use this. I don't like using posters because I don't have anywhere to put them. So if they're like bigger, it might obscure some of my table where I need to be puzzling. But this actually looks fine. It's just big enough for me to see the details, but also not too big to take up the whole table. So I like this. This is a good size. I can put it over my notebook and just have it there. Yeah, because like actually on the back here they put a sticker, the distribution center did. So it still is obscured even though it shouldn't have been. And I can try to take it off, but I don't think with the material. Oh, maybe. Because it would be easier for me to just have the box in the stand. Oh, it's coming off. It's coming off clean. Yes! Okay, it's not one of the stickers that is meant to come off clean. Like, this is definitely just a regular sticker, but it did come off clean, so that's important. I'll also try to take off the ones from the sides that were actually closing the box up. Because even though there's just a tiny little bit, yeah, that left a little bit, but not over the image, so that's good for me. Yeah, and the last one, great. Okay, so now I can use the back of the box in my box stand. Okay, so that was like a lot of dealing with just the box. Now let's look at the pieces. So there's a sticker closing the paper bag, and then, oh no, they have a paper backing. I don't like that. Take the top of the box. Or the... Okay, is that everything? That's it. Okay, this is actually like really nice thick paper to keep them in. So let's see. Oh, are these all? No. No, they can't be. Come on, tell me I'm just being blind. Oh no. Okay. Well, what I noticed is that the only shape I'm seeing is the standard shape. There's no... Nope, not seeing anything else. There's no other shapes. There's edges and standard shape. Oh well. Okay. Well, the printing looks nice, but it is shiny. So we have a standard shape, and then we have a standard shape. And yeah, it is pretty shiny. They are kind of small, I think. They're pretty thick. Looks like good quality in that, and yes, they do have paper backing, which I don't like because it's so weird feeling. I don't know. So we'll see about the quality of this, but for now it looks good enough. There's a little bird. Let's try and find it. Now I'm curious how easy it is. Oh, okay, so it's here. Right here, a little bird, and it's going to be this big in the final puzzle. Okay, so, oh my god, this is going to be a lot of, not sorting. I usually just do like flip and just pick out something that I will start with, but this is a very small box for that. So I will get my trays and probably just separate the puzzle into the box and the trays so that I can at least see what I have, because in this it would be like a lot of just going through the same pieces over and over again, because the same ones would be on top at all times. So yeah, I don't even know what I want to start with, because if we look at this, I mean, there's like the green part, and there's the purple part, and then there's the castles and the sky. I think that should be easy enough to get out, right? So if I just did it in the thirds, like did this one, then this one, and then the green, that could work, right? Hopefully. Maybe I can actually sort this. Oh my god, would that be something? Me sorting. Oh wow. What is happening? Okay. So yeah, I mean, going through these, it looks good. There's not many that are like connected from production, and then there's few that got stuck like together, but it's easy to take apart. It doesn't seem to damage them. So that's good news for me. I will actually do the like flipping and kind of sorting away, and then just start the time lapse when I start building it, because I think it's going to take quite a long time, and my top camera actually has like a small memory and battery, so I'm always careful when I want to do 1000 piece on camera to just make sure that I have enough time, if it takes a long time, to actually capture it. So yeah, I don't think that you will miss the sorting and flipping part, because it's gonna be quite boring. But yeah, I will just put something on YouTube probably, and let's start. So the puzzle is done. It took me a little bit under 4 hours and I did enjoy it a lot. I'm not decided yet if I'm gonna keep it or if I'm gonna send it on its way, but I did enjoy it. There was one part where I was getting kind of frustrated, and I'll show you which one it is. It's one of the trees that has like the sweepy things that it was really annoying. But other than that, it was really well designed puzzle in the way that, like, yes, you have two castles in similar colors, but one of them has one style of windows and the other one has a completely different one, so you can separate them. Each of the trees has a different look to it. Even on the bottom, when there's the like green trees, each of them is different. So you can very easily find on the picture where it goes. Everything is just so well done on this. I really enjoyed doing this puzzle. The negatives, and there are a few. Yes, it is very shiny. Luckily, I was doing it during like the best lighting in my apartment, so I didn't need to use different lights from like on top, because otherwise I would not be able to see. And if I do look this way, I can't see anything because there's the window, but looking at it from here with the normal light to the side is definitely okay. Like, I can see everything. It's not like overly shiny, but it is shiny. The other thing that I really do not appreciate is there's not really all that much dust in this puzzle, but when I was handling the pieces, when I was kind of sorting in the beginning, because I did end up doing like the thirds, afterwards, after handling the pieces, I had kind of like a weird film on my fingers. It felt so strange. I had to go wash my hands immediately. I didn't want to touch like my phone. I didn't want to like do anything before I washed my hands. And even now, after building it, I feel it a little bit. Much less than the first time, because there's obviously something that is like getting away like the puzzle does, but very, very fine, maybe. I don't know. But it was like really bad. I do get that with Galison puzzles. So if you've ever done a new Galison, that's the same thing. And I really don't like it. I don't know if it has something, because a Galison also has the paper backing, maybe that has something to do with it. Anyways, the whole puzzle is standard shape. 2 ins, 2 outs, standard. There's nothing else, which was not helpful at times, especially with the one like really hard tree. But since it's such a kind of busy puzzle and there's all of these different things, it wasn't a big deal because you kind of always knew where something goes. But in the few parts of the sky with the one tree, it really was pretty hard to tell where anything goes if you didn't see it on the image. The connector thingies, the prongs, are very similar to each other. I didn't get any false fits, I don't think, but the prongs are similar, so when you're just looking at the piece, it will not help you a lot to see like where something goes unless you actually try it in there, and then you can tell, definitely. So no false fits, luckily, but also just having a huge pile of pieces, it will not help you to identify something unless you use the picture, the image. The puzzle is very nice and flat, there's no bumps, but also it doesn't hold together, like at all. I had sometimes like 3 pieces together and I couldn't really lift it without being like super careful and delicate and move them somewhere. I just couldn't, it was falling apart. So yeah, super crumbly. I don't think it would survive the pickup challenge. But yeah, I love the image. That's the thing that's winning here for me. I don't know if I would run out and buy another Flame Tree Publishing puzzle, but if I find one that is a very, very beautiful image, I will gladly do another Flame Tree again. That's my ruling over this, basically. Also, the puzzle is quite big. I don't know, I didn't check the dimensions. I think it might be a little bigger, or maybe not. Maybe not. I wanted to say that maybe it is a little bigger than standard like 1000-piece Ravensburger, but I do think that with thousands I have to have the one corner of it under my notebook, which is annoying, but you know, we can survive that. I could just put the notebook away, but I watch it, so I need to be able to put in new videos and stuff like that. Okay, so that is, I think, everything I wanted to say like this. So let's take a look at the puzzle. All right. So it is beautiful. It's so fun. And like I said, each different part, you can tell them just looking at the piece. You can tell where something goes. Other than like these little plants, these were maybe a little bit like repetitive. But yeah, other than that, everything is just super different. Like this castle versus this castle, very different. You know, you have the beautiful like sky, then you have the solid purple background in the middle here so that you can tell which pieces go here. You have all of these weird little like princesses here. I don't really understand what they're doing, but okay. And yeah, this is the one tree that was like really hard because I could not make sense of the different branches and everything. But I could take it out easily and leave it to the end. But yeah, it took me a while. But other than that, like, I don't understand all of the references or something. Like, why is there a dress being held up by birds? Does that have something to do with maybe Cinderella? Is it Cinderella? I think it is. I don't know. So, yeah, there's like the, I think, gingerbread house. I don't know. But then there's a random princess with a frog prince. So I don't know the references to everything. What is this? Fairy tale? I don't know. I know this one. But yeah, I enjoyed it so much. It was so fun. Other than this is evil. Like even the little like fish here, it was really just a few pieces, so it wasn't too hard to put together. Like, yeah, this is really well designed puzzle. I would like it more if it was a different company with no shiny pieces with the weird things that end up on my fingers. But yeah, it's just beautiful. It really is. I'm so glad I got this one. Okay, so that is everything for this video. I hope you liked it. If you ever have done a Flame Tree Publishing puzzle, let me know what you thought of it. Is it like your favorite company? Do you do them often? Or is it something that like maybe you never want to see again? Just let me know what you think about this. I think it could be helpful to others who might watch this video to find out about the company if they can see other opinions in the comments. So that will be everything for today. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye!